But that's Terence McKenna's theory. He thinks that they just started eating mushrooms and figuring things out.
Evolve their brains.
It's backed by climate science, because that was, at the time, there's a giant jump in human brain size. Over a period of like 2 million years, the human brain doubles, which is bananas, apparently. And so what it coincides with, trip tank, stoned ape theory. Oh. But is that just the website that has it hosted?
Yeah, I mean, it was a show on...
oh, that was the show called Trip Tank? Yeah. That fucking thing's awesome. But so he thinks that this period of 2 million years, it coincides with these rainforests receding into grasslands. And so the food sources change, because then these cows shitting in the grass, and then they're looking for different things to eat, and they flip over cow patties and find like bugs and shit to eat. They've always done that.
And they're just like, this is a
they
vegetable.
Think they ate the mushrooms too. They tried them.
Right.
And when they ate them, they realized it makes them see better. It increases visual acuity in low doses. And it also makes you horny. It makes you like, it produces synesthesia, which is like, it helps cultivate language.
Wow.
There's like, Dennis McKenna has the best descriptive of it, because he's Terence's brother, who's like this legit scientist, a genius. And the way he breaks it down, he talks about the way psilocybin interacts with the brain is really perfectly aligned with something that would make the brain grow if primates just kept eating it and evolved into what we are now. Like, we might be a combination of like animal and mushroom.
They say that from another planet. Joe, you can't eat them.
I can't. That's what I was going to say. You're saying all these beautiful things it does. It makes your brain grow.
What happens?
It's the connective tissue of language, and if I eat them, they just grow. Like the texture and taste, nothing to do with all the magic of them.
Get candies. Get some.
No, I will. That's what I'll do. Like generally, but like it is funny. Like, eating them actually, I'll throw them right back up on pure text. Nothing to do with the poison in them or anything.
Yeah,
it's dusty.
I'm just like,
I like them.
They're good taste. They're good taste.
If I get chicken gristle in my mouth, I go gag over a trash can for 5 minutes.
I like just the straight mushroom, because you know what you're getting too. So you're not fucking around with some ground up pills that some hippie made. Get out of here.
That's why I never understand like edibles to me.
What was it, 0.1 or 1?
I had a bit about
when someone's made like a batch of like weed brownies or something. You go, well, what if all the weeds and how do you fucking possibly know that?
Yeah, they don't.
Each one's 30 grams.
You had a bit
Ari
about the 1X,
lines.
2X, 3X days?
Yeah, because I had a bit about the gummy bear when the guy told me to take just the leg. I go, what? I'm like, why the fuck are you selling whole bears? It's so ridiculous. They were so strong. You remember those gummies?
Los gummies hermanos.
Bro, they were so strong.
They ruled.
They were so strong.
But that's what I'm saying. If you just took is there possibly no weed in the arm?
No. They those guys, they had it down. Those guys just were trying to kill you.
Dude, I gave my brother one. He wasn't like from a legal place, and he came to meet me one day, and I gave him like, he's like, get me one. I'm like, this one, dude. So the next day, the whole family's 2 different families are coming over for like Passover or something. And the next day he's like, hey, did you take that gummy back? And I'm like, no. He goes, oh shit, I can't find it. I'm like, dude, there's like 8 7-year-olds in this house. You have to find that gummy right now. It's really dangerous.
Holy shit.
One of the kids had it. He was hiding it.
Oh my God. He had it. He was hiding it. Imagine if he just ate it.
Yeah.
Thank God he was a little hoarder.
Yeah.
That's amazing what weed...
That's a nice way of calling us Jews.
I've never gotten the kind of high from like edibles or weed though that's like
edibles
hallucinogenic almost. No, I mean, do you remember when you gave Ralph Sutton, my co-host on SDR show, and he's Lewis's co-owner of Gas Digital. Ralph, he took one of those stars.
Oh, yeah, Stars of Death.
That you gave him. And
Same
he went,
thing.
And he went home and was like, but the description of something where he was like, I felt like I was on a reality show. I thought there were cameras watching me. And I'm like, from fucking weed
You
stuff?
ever see the video when Joey Diaz doses Owen Benjamin on the show with it?
No.
Owen loses it, dude. It was epic.
Yeah, Joey made a video like, I cracked him.
Is that what sent him into the woods?
I don't know, man.
Maybe. Those are strong doses.
Joey, look, there's a real thing with that. You know, Alex Berenson wrote a book called Tell Your Children.
What?
And it's all about instances of psychotic breaks and schizophrenic breaks from people that are heavy marijuana users. There's like something that happens to some people where maybe they have a tendency to schizophrenia or maybe a tendency.
I think it's that, genetic
and
predisposition
then
or something.
a high dose of weed just pushes them over the edge. And I've seen it happen. I know people that have lost their shit. They're not the same guy anymore. They're not coming back. They're not coming back. No, because most of them, they keep smoking it too. I know one guy who came back. One guy was like, hell, I'm just watching me. The FBI's on my. I'm like, dude, you're a fucking middle act. Like, what are you talking about? But he came back. He just stopped smoking weed for a long time.
And he was one day like, wow, that was pretty crazy shit.
I can't give any more details.
Yeah.
But it was, he's all right. But I know another guy who came back too.
You ever talk to Shane Moss about his like?
That's what I was.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
I think 30
thinking
days. He did what every day? Mushrooms. Okay. And then he like covered himself with some mud that wouldn't let the mushrooms breathe out of him. And he went to another place.
Yeah.
I saw him way later, and it was like, dude, I know this sounds crazy, but mathematicians are coming up to me telling me that I figured it out. I know, I know, but I'm telling you, these mathematicians are telling me I have all the answers.
Oh boy.
Yeah. It was wild. He's back now, but like.
Talking to somebody who's disconnected is
odd.
It's
so
also
odd.
trying. Like, it's very like, it's funny for a second. Not funny, but it's almost like amusing for a second how like out of it they are, and then it's terrifying that could happen to someone's brain.
Didn't Huberman just post something? Someone told me that. Tulsi Gabbard told me this. Huberman just posted something about marijuana in high doses with kids is leading to an alarming number of like mental illness problems.
Really, I can see that they're not done developing.
Yeah, I don't remember what he wrote. I didn't read it. I was just I had a couple of cocktails and listening to a conversation.
Oh yeah. So. Did you guys smoke or do whatever when you were like still growing?
No, I didn't.
You didn't for sure, right?
No.
I did not.
I mean, I did. I had a couple of I like over from age, from teenage years to 30 years old. I probably smoked pot 5 times.
No, but I mean like 12 to 17.
Nothing.
No, I didn't do anything.
Yeah, me neither.
That was the years that I was martial arts, so I very rarely did anything. I mean, if I had a beer, I felt guilty.
My dad smoked pot, and I thought that's why he didn't show up a lot. So I didn't smoke pot till I was in my 20s, and then drinking, I just I had one of those like tried a sip young, and thought it was so gross that I was like I couldn't imagine.
Yeah.
Like, and then also when you're young, you watch people get drunk, and it's like that rookie drunk where I'm like, I'd rather not be that guy at the party.
Right.
We got to start teaching our kids how to drink right. It's an embarrassment.